Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I want to talk about 5 signs that the girl you're dating has low self-esteem and why you should stop dating her. Okay. Now, before I get into this, I want to sort of differentiate between low self-esteem and just sort of like having an insecurity about something, because a chick, most chicks have some sort of insecurity about something, right? So a girl might be insecure about, I don't know, the fact that her butt might be too big or something, or, I know there's one girl who was like kind of tall or whatever, so she would sometimes feel insecure about being tall or something, but when I talk about low self-esteem, I'm talking about when a woman has just issues overall, you understand? She just doesn't see value in herself. She just doesn't see herself as, someone worthy of, love and affection or whatever. She just has like this thing inside her where she's just like really, she's not confident or anything, you understand? And so what happens is that when you're dealing with these type of women, what'll happen is that because they have such low self-esteem and everything, there's going to be situations that you may get yourself into when you're dealing with these girls that could bring drama to your life. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't want to be dealing with that. All right. So these are some signs that the chick you're dating has low self-esteem, and this is in no order of importance. So first thing I got here is she will have unprotected sex with you when she first meets you. Okay. So if you are dealing with a chick, let's say you meet a girl off of Tinder or you meet a girl at a bar, you don't know this girl from nowhere, and you about to get it popping with her, you about to hook up with her, and if she is, okay with you smashing raw, that usually means that this is a chick who has low self-esteem. Now, the reason being is because, most chicks who actually care about themselves would not fuck a dude raw when they first met him, because what happens is that since they don't know you, they don't know if you know what I'm saying, if you got anything, you could catch something, they don't want to get pregnant or whatever it is. So a woman who sort of like cares about herself is going to protect herself. But what happens is that because a girl has low self-esteem, she doesn't, see herself as valuable anyway. And on top of that, she's trying to get your approval in any form or fashion. So she may feel like let's say, for example, if you did this, or the guy that she's dealing with just goes in or is just trying to make it happen without the condom, she won't say anything because she thinks, oh, well, if I say something, he may not want to have sex with me, and then that means he doesn't like me, and I want him to like me because I want his approval. You understand? So if she just allows you to smash without a condom, and this is some chick you just met, that's a chick with low self-esteem. You understand? Now, it'd be different if this is a girl you've been seeing for a while, you've been dating for a while, y'all sort of got to know each other, whatever, and then maybe one day y'all, wanted to make it happen in that fashion. It's up to you guys. I say, use a condom all the time, unless, it's like your wife or your girl and what's popping. You understand? But other than that, strap that shit up, right? But a chick who has low self-esteem, she will usually have sex with you without protection when she first meets you, right? Now, the second sign is that chick has low self-esteem is that, she takes you for granted or disrespects you when you show her respect or you treat her good, right? So what happens is that a chick who with low self-esteem, she may not feel that she is worth the good treatment, or she's not used to that good treatment. And then so what happens is that type of stuff sort of scares her, because she may not be used to that type of environment. She's probably used to dudes who are being on some bullshit with her. And I'm gonna talk about that in a second. So when you're treating a girl good, and you just, and it's not even like, when I say treating her good, I'm not saying you are up here simping and doing a whole bunch of nonsense, because chicks will disrespect you because you're simping and you're doing a whole bunch of, ass kissing and being on some white knight shit, because they just don't like dudes like that anyway. But what I'm talking about is you're just a cool regular guy, just doing your thing, not being on some dumb shit. You understand? And so what happens is that because she's with you and she sees that you're treating her good, she doesn't feel that she deserves that. So then she automatically will try to do some dumb shit to get you to react to her in the way that she's used to guys reacting to her. You understand? Or treating her. So she'll on a subconscious level try to act a certain way to get you to act out in a way where she's comfortable experiencing a man, meaning she's comfortable experiencing a guy, being on some asshole shit to her. You understand? And since you're not that asshole, you understand, she can't deal with that, so she acts out. She acts out because she feels that she doesn't deserve the good treatment, and she acts out because she wants you to respond to her in a way that she's used to being interacted with when it comes to dealing with men. So if you notice that this chick is wilding out and being on some dumb shit when you're just being cool and chill with the girl, that's a sign that this girl has that low self-esteem, right? Now, the third sign that a girl has low self-esteem is that she's intimidated by masculine, confident men. All right. So what happens is that if you're the alpha male type of guy, you're the type of guy who, you basically are on top of your shit, and you're a man's man. You're a masculine dude, right? A lot of times chicks are low self-esteem. They're intimidated by that, because what it does is that she, by comparison to you, would have to be that cool feminine chick. You understand? And so that's basically saying, in a nutshell, that because your game is stepped up, she needs to also step up her game to match you. So because she feels like she can't do that, that's intimidating to her, because she may feel like she ain't shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so since she looks at you like you are the shit, she's like, damn, I can't really, keep this going. I don't know if I can, make this happen. And so what happens is that you might be, dealing with this girl or trying to make something happen with this girl, and she may fall off, or she may not call you back, or she may not hit you up, again or whatever. And this is the funny thing. A lot of times guys will think, oh, I guess she didn't like me or whatever. It's like, nah, she just was intimidated by the fact that you were on point, and she felt like she couldn't match up. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's number 3, that she's intimidated by masculine men. Then the fourth sign is that she keeps coming back to the same guy who abuses her. Okay, she keeps coming back to the same guy who abuses her. So let's say you dating a chick, right? And y'all not, boyfriend or girlfriend, y'all just fucking around, but she may be also fucking around with other dudes. And, she keeps dealing with the same type of dude that's on some bullshit. And you may even, and this is the funny thing, because when I talk to women, right, I like to see what's going on in their situation. So I'm a very open book with these girls. See, a lot of guys don't really talk to girls in this way. This is why you don't get certain information. So even this, what I'm talking about right now, you may not even know this is going on, because she's not going to have these conversations with you. You understand? She's just going to date you, pretend you're the only guy she's dating, and that'll be that. But in the background, she's running back to some goofy ass motherfucker, and that's, on some bullshit, right? But you have no idea. So what happens is that she may be dealing with a guy who is on some nonsense and who keeps shitting on her, and then she keeps running back to that guy. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's a sign of, that low self-esteem type of shit. You feel what I mean? And see, the thing is, I like to talk to women that I'm actually dating to see what's going on in their situations, because that's the type of information I want to know. You understand? Because I remember there was this girl that I used to mess with in college, and we stopped messing around, but we were still cool. Like, we were still cordial or whatever, but we just wasn't really fucking around like that. And then, so when I would see her, on campus or whatever, and we would, be on some high and by shit or just talk or whatever. And then she's telling me about some dude who was, like, she was messing with, and he was on some gangster shit, and he, grabbed her up and did this and did that. And I'm listening to this girl, I'm sitting there, and I'm like, so why you still fucking with him? You know what I'm saying? And then she's like, oh, but I don't know. I think he was just mad that day, and like coming up with excuses, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, she on that low self-esteem shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so I'm thinking, I don't want to be dealing with a chick who's dealing with other niggas like that, because a lot of these dudes out here on some real shit is on some bitch ass shit. So imagine like this motherfucker doesn't know about, me if I'm dealing with her. And he probably doesn't, because a lot of chicks don't be telling other niggas about other dudes they fucking with. And then let's say he just one day happens to see me walking down the street with this girl, and because he's a simp ass dude, he want to start some shit. This is what I'm saying. Like, the chick's low self-esteem could bring drama to your life. Shit you wouldn't even know what's going, that's popping off. You see what I'm saying? So, that's why I talk to these chicks and figure out what's really popping off, what's really going on, to really figure out if I want to keep dealing with them or not. You feel what I'm saying? So the fourth thing is, she keeps coming back to the same guy who keeps abusing her, right? Now, the fifth sign that a chick has low self-esteem is she is indecisive about sex. She's indecisive about sex. So this is the type of girl you flirting with or whatever, and in 1 minute she's like all into it, the next minute she's backing away. And then all of a sudden you get her back to your crib, and then you thinking it's on, you in your room trying to make something happen, you kissing her and everything's cool, but then, you trying to take the clothes off, and then she's backing away. And then 5 minutes later she wants to do it again, and then, 10 minutes later she's backing away. It's just like all this wishy-washy back and forth goofy shit, right? So chicks that do this usually have low self-esteem because they may be feeling, a certain way because they're embarrassed about their body for some reason. They're scared that, you're going to have sex with them and not call her again, and she really likes you and she's feeling some sort of feelings, or she's scared you're going to think she's a slut. All these different things that's going on. But you see that she's on some wishy-washy type of shit, right? But see, most dudes, what they're going to do is they're going to still try to go after it. They're still going to try to have sex with her. And then what happens is, because this chick got that low self-esteem shit, in her mind, she's going to rationalize that. She's going to be like, oh, I didn't really want to do this. And I feel like he pressured me or forced me, and this and that and this and that. And now you in some shit because you wanted to keep fucking with this chick who had low self-esteem. You feel what I'm saying? So you guys need to really understand the type of chicks that you're dealing with. Is then because, see, when these chicks get all emotional and they just start feeling these things, and they start to think all these other things just because, you feel what I'm saying, they want to blame shit on something else, or they want to feel a certain type of way because they within themselves don't feel good about themselves. So what happens is that when something happens, or when something goes down, it's like, they want to sort of bring this energy or bring this situation to you, and then you have to, deal with the bullshit. Now, it's one thing if a chick is, dealing with a guy and she's like, I don't want to do it anymore. And then he keeps going after she said let's say he forces himself on her, even though she's saying, look, I don't want to do this, stop, whatever. Now that's some shit now, but that's different than if, you're dealing with a chick and then 1 minute she's doing some shit, next minute she stops, 1 minute she's doing some shit, next minute she goes all the way and she's like, participating. And then all of a sudden after it's done, then she feels a certain type of way. You understand? That's the type of shit that you can get yourself into dealing with a chick like that. So what I say, usually, and this is what I basically say, is that I don't really get into any type of those sexual situations with women unless it's 100% cooperation, unless it's a hard yes, unless she's really about it and really trying to do it, and she's, more coming at me than I'm even coming at her. You understand? But see, that's a sign of a chick who is more confident and comfortable with herself in those situations. Now, you do have situations though where you may have a girl who, for example, may just have sex with guys because she has low self-esteem. Just like I said earlier, where a girl will have sex with, without protection because she just wants that approval and whatever. There are girls who will just fuck this guy and that guy and that guy and that guy because she has low self-esteem. But a chick wanting to fuck a whole bunch of dudes isn't necessarily a sign that she has low self-esteem. It's just more so you would have to sort of feel out that vibe to see, to a certain extent, like, you know, why she's doing this and how she's going about things, and, you know, and just sort of be smart enough to sort of just feel that energy when you're dealing with her. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you know, a girl who's more sure of herself will be, you know, confident and fun, and, you know, the interaction will just run smoothly. The girl with that low self-esteem, she'll fuck you, but there might be a little bit more of that resistance there. So you got to just look for that here and there. A lot of guys, they think they're like, oh, I just want to, you know, I just got to plow through. I just got to get past that last minute resistance and all that other craziness. And I'm like, nope, just, you know, make sure that you are getting 100% cooperation with this chick. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, I just wanted to make this because, you know, I don't want you to get in a situation where you're dealing with a chick, you see she has that, or, you know, she's displaying qualities of a chick who has low self-esteem, and then you continue to deal with this chick, and then eventually you get yourself into some shit. You feel me? So that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.